Good morning, boys and girls. Today is May 26th. It's day 41 of virtual learning. Let's go over your assignments for today. In ELA, you are going to work on opinion writing. You're going to write, why do you think a snake would make a good pet? Do you agree or disagree? You have to give at least one reason and support that reason with an example. So if you go onto your packet, and after all of the reading response journal prompts, you go down to writing. Right here, we have been talking about opinion writing. So make sure you're giving your opinion. First, you state your opinion by saying, I would rather be trapped in a zoo. So in this case, you're going to say, I disagree to have a snake as a pet because, or I agree that snakes make good pets because, and you're going to give one reason why, and you're going to give an example after that. So if I say that I disagree that snakes make good pets, then I would say I disagree because snakes are scary. And one of our friends, Shaylee, she gave a great example in her opinion writing. She said, I disagree that snakes make good pets. I disagree because snakes are scary. And then she gave an example that if a snake is by my feet, I would be really scared. So that's how you're supposed to write your opinion writing. Please do not write just one sentence and be done with it. Girls and boys, it's writing. You have to write at least 3 sentences. So this is the one right here, where you're going to write and draw a picture that matches your writing. For math, we have to do our choice boards. Many of you have completed a lot of these activities. I want to focus on this one here that says make a 10 to subtract. This is something that we have not practiced a lot, so I'm going to make a video on this. Think about it. If you want to take a chance at it and try it, go ahead. Also adding 3 numbers. So remember, it's always easier to add doubles, or it's easier to add one more. It's easy to make 10 while adding 3 numbers. So pay attention to what the numbers are and decide what strategy you're going to use. Please also make sure you're always showing your work in math. We don't have anything for science today. Oh, we have this create a word problem in math. So in your journal, this is what you have to do. You have to draw a picture and write a number sentence. So they gave you a number sentence, 6 plus 4 plus 3 equals blank. Some of you are just solving the problem. Remember, we have to write a story. So I could write a story where I could say, I have 6 Milky Ways. My mom gave me 4 Snicker bars. And my sister gave me 3 M&Ms. How many candies do I have in all? That's what you have to write for that number sentence. You have to make up a number story and write that story on the paper and then show me how you solved it. What strategy did you use to solve the 3 numbers? Some of you are solving it, but no story. Please make sure you're writing the story. For social studies, we have a new topic. So for social studies, we have a new topic, and we're going to learn about a Native American who was very helpful to explorers Lewis and Clark to help them find new land. Her name was Sacagawea, and we have to read pages 2 and 3. I'm going to read it for you. Sacagawea was born more than 200 years ago. The Shoshone people lived where Idaho and Montana are today. As a Native American child, she learned many skills. Years later, she used them on an expedition. That journey is an important part of American history. Young Sakakawea learned a great deal about plants and animals. She lived near a large river and was taught how to hunt and fish. Then there was a war. The Hidatsa people captured Sakakawea and other children and took them far from home. Sakakawea lived with them and learned their language. So we have